How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to episode 2 of our Giants franchise. Today we are taking on the Yankees and the Phillies, and the Yankees are the best team in baseball, sitting at 11-1, and they have won 7 straight. There you see the storylines for the Yankees. None for us, but hey, they've got a 7-game win streak, and they are by far, without a doubt, the best team in baseball. No one has performed better than them, and we are coming in here at the worst possible time. But we come off of a sweep of our own as we swept the Cincinnati Reds to finish out our homestand after dropping 2 of 3 to Seattle. So, you know, we're not looking too bad ourselves. Now you see the AL East standings. The other teams are in it. They're all around the same spot. And here we go. Game 1 of a 3-game weekend set. Luis Gil takes the mound for New York. 2-0 in 2 starts. 5 innings pitched apiece. 2.7 ERA. That whip is very high at 1.8. But that's okay. He's still managing to get it done. And the Yankees are managing to carry him to these victories. And it is now 1-2 to the leadoff man, Tyler Fitzgerald, and he's going to swing and miss for the first out of the ballgame. Matt Chapman is next. I'm sorry. Yastrzemski is up. Matt Chapman is on deck. Yastrzemski takes ball 4, and the Giants have a base runner. Matt Chapman now with a 1-2 count. He swings and misses. And that's another strikeout. So 3 Ks for the inning so far for Luis Gil. Robbie Ray is on the mound for San Francisco. And I said this in our first video, but if you go back and watch Robbie Ray's first start in my Mariners franchise against the Astros, I'll never forget that video because he gave up like a gazillion runs and Chas McCormick had 3 home runs. So Reyes is on second with a double. Ball in the dirt. Reyes moves up to third, and the Yankees are already threatening here in the first. Pitching has been so far an issue for us, and it looks like it's still an issue. Grounded to first. Ray will take it to the bag, but the Yankees do score first. Gil gets another strikeout. 4 Ks on the day so far. Onto the top of the bottom of the second. And here is Cody Bellinger, hitting .404 this season. I just now saw that, and that's going to be extra bases and help his average out a lot. Ramos can't get there. It's off the wall and left. And the Yankees threaten once again. 1 out base hit for Bellinger, his second double of the season. Dominguez trying to get him home, and he will do just that as that drops in front of Lee. Bellinger is around third. Lee's throw is not going to be in time. Good throw, though. 2-0 New York. A big punch out to end the inning with runners on second and third. We go to the top of the third. Ramos gets the first Giants hit of the game, so that's nice. Then Yastrzemski reached on a walk, and Matt Chapman back up. Hits it up the middle to Volpe to end the inning. Nothing doing for San Francisco. They continue to struggle with runners on base. And here you see the only loss so far in the last 10 games. It was a 2-4 loss for the Yankees against the Diamondbacks. And this is just why. I mean, everybody in this Yankees lineup is hitting for power. Goldschmidt with a 2-run shot off the foul pole. His fifth of the season. We're only 2 weeks in. He already has 5. It's crazy out here. 6-0. We go to the 6th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 8th. Marcus Stroman is out there getting some innings. Luis Gil went 5 1/3. Yastrzemski into the hole and right. And this Giants team, something that I've noticed is we tend to do quite well in the later innings. So if our pitching could just settle down and stop giving up 6+ runs a game, I mean, we'd be just fine. Matt Chapman fouls that off, 0-1. And it's, I'll preach and preach and preach until we are able to address our problems. But vision, stamina, and defense in the outfield are our biggest holes in this team. Everybody who's anybody is training those vision stats, vision, discipline, and clutch,
2 strikes,
in hopes of improving. And then, if that doesn't seem to work, we'll switch it over to trying to improve that outfield defense.
3.
But the infield defense isn't so bad. So I don't know. But Chapman is down on strikes again. And here's Adames with 1 out. Yastrzemski at first.
Aye.
Slider swung on and missed.
0-1. That's a ball.
Change up high. If you guys are liking what you're seeing so far, if you like watching me give up home runs, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Who do you guys think we should pursue when it comes to trades? And, we have some depth as well that we can look into. Bryce Eldridge is down there in AAA tearing it up. So what do you guys think we should do to fix these holes in our team? That's going to be off the wall extra bases for Wilmer Flores. He's a guy I might keep around. I'm kind of debating early on trading. Oh, that's an out. Man. But anyways, I'm kind of debating trading either Wade Jr. or Flores. Both are pending free agents. But right now, I'm kind of liking Flores a little bit more than Lamont Wade. So runner got thrown out. Nice throw from Judge and the cutoff man. And here is Lamont Wade Jr. He's hitting 276. 2 outs, 6-1 Yanks. Lamont Wade up the middle. Volpe into the center field grass. And good range from Volpe, but nothing he can do about that. So the inning stays alive for Patrick Bailey. Bailey gets a pitch he can handle. He drives it into the gap. That'll score 1. And if we're going to be aggressive, we might as well, right? We got a deficit. The throw is wild. And it gets into the infield. 2-run double, his 3rd of the season. And it is a 6-3 game. So we are clawing our way back into this one. Aaron Boone is going to come out and get Stroman out of the game. And we will face Luke Weaver. And his first test is Heliot Ramos. 1 for 3. Ramos to right field. Judge isn't going to get there. Bailey had to hold it 3rd. So that's kind of unfortunate. But hey, a bloop hit. Finally, something kind of goes our way here with those bloops and stuff. Jung-Ho Lee. He is known also for getting on base. Him and Yastrzemski really should be the 1-2 in this lineup. They get on base, and Lee hits that one up the middle, and that'll find some outfield grass. And it's a 6-4 game as we have scored all 4 of our runs in the 8th, and the last 2 with 2 men out. Tyler Fitzgerald with the vision is just, it's bad. It's like 23. I mean, come on.
0-1.
Look at that vision. It's not even in the 20s. It's 16. His vision is 16. You can't hit with a vision rating like that. Like, sometimes, I'm like, oh, I'm just not hitting well. Like, I'm taking bad swings and getting bad reads on pitches. But it's not even my fault. It's not a skill issue. It's a him skill issue. It's not me. It's not human error. It's Tyler Fitzgerald just can't see. He's blind. 0-2. Got him. Nasty sweeper from Weaver, but hey, we answered with 4. Let's see what we can do in the 9th. A good 8th inning from the Giants. And we're right back into this one. This is the closest game of the season so far. On to the 9th, Devin Williams coming in to get the save. Runner on first with nobody out. Chapman, he gets a piece, fouls it off. Nasty screwball from Williams. 0-2. Another strikeout. One man down now. Tying run at the plate. And a Willie Adames. I'd kill for a home run. Adames fouls the fastball back. 0-1.
Ball 1.
1-1. Slider can't find the inner part of the plate. 1-2. Another good pitch from Devin Williams. Another strikeout. So the Giants are kind of going down without a fight here in the ninth. It's going to be up to Wilmer Flores, and he's 2 for 4 with a double and a single and a run batted in. So honestly, no other guy I'd rather have up. Flores hard to second, but throws on to Volpe, and the Yankees continue their win streak as they go from 7 to 8. We made it interesting though. We made it interesting, that's all I can say. So we are still looking for our first win that I have contributed to, fully played game. And we will head to Philly in hopes of finding that win. But before we do that, we are going to check in on scouting. Now, I'm bad at scouting. I don't get it. Everyone else is so much better than me, and I've watched so many videos. It's so sad how much I've watched just trying to figure this out. So, we win game 2 7-3, and here's what we're looking at. So, our first guy is Columbus Evers. Now, right now, at about 50% scouted, he's expected to be around a 64 to 88 overall, with a 66 to 90 potential. He's expected to have decent contact and power, but struggle versus contact versus lefties. He's expected to have, okay vision and okay discipline, but where he really shines is his fielding and his speed and contact and power. So that's just something to look at for him. He's the first position batter in a position of need for us. A lot of third basemen, second basemen, which I wouldn't be against looking at a second baseman, but I'm really trying to address the outfield if I can, as well as my other strategy is to have pitchers, my scouts to look at pitchers in the central and international regions for the first 6 weeks of scouting. So here are some guys we're looking at. We got Eric James from Canada. And then another guy we're looking at is Willie Barrero. And I like that. I like that stamina right there. Okay, his hits per 9 is bad. Really bad. Ks per 9, not so great either. But walks and home runs are pretty good. Velocity looks pretty good. And his break looks phenomenal so far. So he doesn't look half bad. So I'm going to keep an eye out. Expected to have 66 and a 9 potential. And he has already got, so far, an elite splitter. So something to be keeping an eye out as we are in 2 weeks in to scouting. And I didn't even, set the depth chart position things. I forgot to do that. Hopefully I'll remember to do that at some point. Alright, moving on. Series finale at New York. First, let's check the box score here. Flores had a home run. Casey Schmidt. Drew Encarnacion all had home runs. Flores had a double as well. Chapman, Bailey, and Encarnacion had a double. And Hayden Birdsong went 4, but he did not get the win. And instead, Kyle Harrison improves to 1-0 as he goes 3 1/3, giving up no runs. So, a good start for Kyle Harrison. Birdsong, not so much. So we're going to put Harrison into that 4th spot, and Hayden Birdsong will be our long relief for the time being, just to see how this works. And we shut out New York 4-0, so we come in and take 2 out of 3. No home runs. Lee had a caught stealing, and Jordan Hicks improves to 2-1 on the season as he goes 6 innings with 4 hits and 9 strikeouts. All right, Jordan. Very, very cool. So, in this series against the Phillies, we will not see Birdsong, but instead, we will actually get to watch Kyle Harrison pitch. I probably should have let Birdsong get another outing just to see how we do with him, but that's not what I just ended up doing. And we've got this 4-game set against the Phillies. So I'm looking to see which game to play, and of course, I didn't see this Thursday game. And that's the one we'll be playing, Suarez versus Sanchez. Chapman is a home run away from the cycle, and he ended up getting the cycle. But first, before we look at that, another trade offer for Lamont Wade, Starling Marte. He's just as bad defensively as everybody else, so no thanks. But yeah, Matt Chapman, man. Look at that game. 5 for 5. A home run, a double, a triple, and a single. And that's pretty cool that, this early in the season, we've got a cycle. Jung-Ho Lee gets a stolen base. And Logan Webb goes 6 innings. So not bad at all. I wish it would show like the actual box score on this game. I don't know why it doesn't. So let's player lock in this game here with Matt Chapman as we celebrate his cycle by getting a player lock game in. And he is facing Aaron Nola. Verlander is on the mound for us. 0-1.
That's ball 2.
I'm sorry, 1-1. Now it's 2-1 as that fastball misses high.
3.
And it's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Giants in the first. There you see Verlander start. 3 starts so far, 1-1. And this one isn't going very well either. 6-0 Phillies. So Verlander might be a failed experiment. We might put him in the bullpen or something. We'll see how he does. We'll give him about another month. I know he's going to regress because he's like 42, but we'll give him another month and just see. Beautiful night in Philly, and Chapman hits that one into the outfield for a base hit.
Now that's really a double.
That one sounded good off the bat. And so far, it's the only offense that this team has. Here you guys see pitcher comparisons. Nola giving up just 3 hits through 6 innings. Verlander doesn't even make it out of the third as he gives up 6 runs on a couple of hits, a couple of walks. Not a good start for Verlander as we go to the 7th. 7-0 Phillies. Chapman fouls it off on Jackie Robinson Day. And Nola out there to start the 7th. Gets another piece. Nola working low in the zone, and it's working out brilliantly for him as the Giants have been shut out. 3-pitch K. Second one of the day for Chapman. We go to the 9th. Trying to avoid the shutout. Romano is on the mound. 1 out. Again, another low and away ball that we just can't resist. Man, they just know, they have like the best scouting report on me. Away, in, and watch. I bet this will be away. They're just not giving us anything to hit. It was away, but we were able to lay that one off of that one. Oof, that's a bad swing. So, hat trick today for Olsen. Not the kind of hat trick you want. Phillies take this one 7-0. 4 hits as Nola goes 8 innings, strikes out 13, walks 1. Alright, game 3 of this series. We're down 1-0. Top 9. Matt Strahm on the mound, and Heliot Ramos coming in to pinch hit. Takes a strike, 0-1. Giants looking to even things up here, or at least take a 2-1 mid-series lead. Ramos fouls it off. Third base coach had to get out of the way there. Strom giving him some pitches to hit. We'll see if Ramos can adjust and get something fair. We'll take that. Pitch all the way to the backstop. Real Muto's throw down is not in time. Runner moves to third, so the tying run is 90 feet away with no one out. So now my strategy is, okay, we just gotta hit the ball in the air. You know, so I'm using directional hitting, so I'm pointing my stick up in hopes of getting something
That hit him.
in the air, but instead we'll just get hit in the thigh and take our base. Guerrero Encarnacion has had a single so far. Runners at the corners. Again, just trying to get something in the air, and that's an easy peasy take for us. Strom starting to lose a little bit of control here. Can't find the zone as his pitches are missing badly. 3 straight balls.
Ball.
Easy take, ball 2. Ball 3.
Rio.
David VR is on deck.
Yeah.
Taking all the way is Encarnacion, and it is a strike on the inner half of the strike zone. 3-1. Big cut and a miss, 3-2.
Full count.
Runner on first, Encarnacion will be on the move here with the pitch.
That's a ball.
Easy
Take your
take,
base.
slider misses the outside part of the zone. Bases full of Giants for David VR. He has 2 strikeouts so far. Or maybe it's 3. Sometimes it's hard to read this font. We're going to take him out and bring in the 16 vision Tyler Fitzgerald. But he has better clutch. Not by much, but he has better clutch and power. So we're going to let him hit. Just trying to get something in the air. Big cut from Fitzgerald.
No ball. 1 strike.
It's just so hard to make contact with him. This is an interesting decision by me. Fouled off. 0-2. Oh gosh, 3-pitch strikeout. Just can't hit. Casey Schmidt, please. A ground out would end the game, potentially.
1-0.
Ball 1, cutter missed in.
Ha!
Sinker at the knees. Strike 1. Schmidt the other way into right field. That'll score 1. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as the throw is offline from Harper. Not Harper, from the right fielder. And it is a 2-1 Giants lead as Casey Schmidt goes the other way. And that'll be it for Strom. Here comes Carlos Hernandez. Willie Adames batting leadoff as the lineup flips over. Still just 1 man out. Adames takes the first pitch. He sees high and deep to left field. And right at the warning track it dies. 2 outs. Wilmer Flores. This team's MVP when it comes to clutch hitting. Because he has vision above 50.
Yeah.
Big cut on the slider.
0-1.
Giants have some insurance runners on base.
No, that's
Flores
a ball.
takes the fastball high. Beautifully placed fastball dotted on the outside. 1-2. 2-1 Giants off a 2-run base hit from Schmidt. Flores into right. That's going to drop. 3-1 now Giants. Here comes the runner. He will score. Closer play than I would like it to be, but 3-1 nonetheless. So a little bit of insurance. Let's see if Jung Ho Lee can add just a little bit more. Just get that runner from third in. Lee gives that ball a ride, but right at Castellanos. And it's no easy bottom of the ninth either for the Giants bullpen. 3, 4, and 5. Here's Harper. 0-2 as Landon Raup is looking to get the save.
1-2.
Ball in the dirt, stopped by Bailey. That actually might be Tom Murphy catching behind the plate. Bailey's got orange gear. Regardless, it was blocked. And it's another foul ball. Raup, the reason he's getting the save instead of, say, Duvall or Walker is because he has 99 clutch. And I need every bit of it when facing this heart of the Phillies order. As Harper reaches first, the tying run is going to come to the plate, and Kyle Schwarber. That's a little unsettling. Here he is, hitting 197. The Phillies' average as a team is 14th out of 15th in the National League, but, you know, they hit for pop, so it doesn't matter when you can hit the ball out of the ballpark in one swing. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Foul back. Got him with the slider. Strike 3, 1 man down. Alec Boehm is next. He's not as scary, but he's no easy out either. Sinker in there for a strike. Fouled off quickly. 0-2 to Boehm. Harper takes his lead off first.
1-2.
No chase. Classic 0-2 slider.
2-2.
2-2 as Boehm is able to hold up his swing. Ball in the dirt. Got him with the sinker. 2 outs. Now it's Nick Castellanos. Quick. Have I said anything that could be considered inappropriate that Castellanos can take advantage of and tie this ball game up? I don't think so. So we should be okay. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
2-1. Oh no, hitters count. Hit to second. Fitzgerald bobbles it, picks it up,
That's an out.
and makes the play. He may have not bobbled it. It just looked like he did on my end. But anyways, we win this one. What a comeback victories. We scored 3 in the ninth to take this game, and now we have the series lead 2-1, and we will go for the series victory in the next game, as we will see Kyle Harrison make his first start of the season. Here we go. Mid-afternoon baseball at Philadelphia. It's getaway day as we head out to LA after this game. And here we go. Some things to look at around the league. Singer for the Reds, case 12, allows 1 run and win versus Seattle. Shane Bieber fires 7 innings of 2-hit ball to win against the Orioles. Nothing crazy interesting. Bryce Eldridge with a 770 OPS, 1 home run in AAA. But I realized after this game he's playing on the bench, so I moved him into the starting lineup down there in hopes that he gets more at-bats. James Tibbs is really struggling with a 310 OPS in AA, but their season did just get started, so I'll give them, some benefits of the doubt there, kind of some slack. Our bullpen in the last 5 games, 20 innings pitched with a .45 ERA. Our bullpen, our pitching, our outfield, we have some holes that need to be filled, but our bullpen has been a bright spot this season. First in earned runs and an ERA, 12th in strikeouts, 4th in walks with just 4, 10th and 7th in innings and saves. What a good bullpen. Probably the best bullpen in the National League, at least. I imagine the Yankees are probably a little bit better than we are, just because they're so good right now. But our bullpen is electric. Ranger Suarez will take the mound for the Phillies. 1-2 in 3 innings pitched. In 3 games pitched, 14 innings pitched. ERA is at 4.5, whip is at 1.3. 13 strikeouts to go. And leading off the game is Tyler Fitzgerald. We are trying to make him work as a leadoff hitter. I was just really impressed with his performance in Cincinnati, but he may not be it. But we'll see. Lots of baseball left to be played. We're only in week 3 of April. We have plenty of time to figure this stuff out. But you can't be swinging at pitches like that, Tyler.
1-1.
I saw a video the other day that Barry Bonds came in and worked with Fitzgerald in real life around this time. And we might need to do that virtually.
2-2.
2-2. He's struggling to make contact. There's a base hit. Nope, grounded to short. But he actually will beat it out for a base hit. Attaboy, Tyler. Good play from the shortstop, Turner, but hey, you know what? Maybe that's why we keep Fitzgerald in that leadoff spot, because he can run some stuff out. Heliot Ramos is batting second. This is our lefty lineup, and I'm not really sure what to do with our right lineup versus lefties, so I'm just going to let the CPU navigate this for now. But we'll move things around once we face a couple more lefties. And Ramos is saying, hey, don't move me. I like where I'm hitting, in the right field. And that is our first home run that we've hit in this series, and it comes off the bat of Heliot Ramos, his second of the season. And we are 2 batters into this game, and it's a 2-0 Giants lead, our first lead of the series as well. That's nice. We'll take it. Ramos got a hold of that one and crushed it to straightaway right. He knew it. Phillies fans knew it. Suarez knew it. And it's 2-0 Giants. Kyle Harrison has a runner on first. That would be Turner.
He's out.
And Stott grounds out for the first out of the inning. Like I said earlier, the Phillies lineup, their average is good for 14th in the National League. But hey, sometimes it feels like my hitting belongs there at the basement as well. So we might be 15th at this rate.
1-0.
Bryce Harper went for 3 with a single last night in the loss, but he's going to hit that to right, and that is going to get down as Encarnacion cannot make the play, and it is a 2-1 game as Harper is going to have a 1-out triple. You don't see that every day from Bryce Harper. Here's Schwarber trying to tie this one up. So Philly's trying to answer right back.
That missed. That's a ball.
1-1.
1 strike.
1-2. He got just a piece.
That's a ball.
Schwarber swings and misses for a big second out. Runner stays put at third for Alec Boehm. Takes a strike, 0-1.
0-1. No.
1-1, cutter missed in. Boehm into right field, foul. Thank God. That one, though, is fair. No questions about that. 2-2 game now. Boehm drives in Harper, and we are all back where we started. That's unfortunate. Nick Castellanos now rips that one off the Phillies dugout for the first strike. Again, this is Tyler Fitzgerald. Gosh. Kyle Harrison's first start. He's been in the bullpen, and he's looked excellent so far out of the bullpen. But he's going to give up 2 runs here. To the top of the third now, Jung-Ho Lee. He might have to move up. because that's down the line. That's going to be a fair ball and into the left field corner. Lee's going to cruise into second with a leadoff double as the Giants look to answer back. Here's Ramos. He had the 2-run blast his first time up. Hit into right field. Harper on his horse at the few steps shy of the warning track makes the running grab. Lee tags up and moves to third. 90 feet away now with 2 men out. Good base running from Jung-Ho Lee. Let's see if Flores can bring him in. Struck out his first time up. 1 for 14 this series. Oof. A series to forget for Wilmer. Ball in the dirt. Remuto checking on the runner at third. He stays put.
Ball, that's down.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
That's in.
Hitters count. Hit into center, right center I should say, and Harper makes a diving try, and he can't catch it. 3-2 Giants as we take back the lead here with 2 outs in the third. 5th double of the year for Flores. Schwarber in the third. He's going to hit that one into right field, and Encarnacion is going to let it drop in front of him. And Schwarber will stay put. That's a hard hit single. Tying run now at first. Boehm had a hard hit ball the other way. His first time up. 1-0. And this time he's going to pull it in the left. 2 men on now for the Phillies with 2 outs in the third. Now we got Castellanos out the first time. Let's see if we can do it again. More traffic on the base paths for the Phillies. 0-1 to Castellanos.
0-1.
Hits that into right field. That's going to drop in front of Encarnacion. And the throw home is not in time. Phillies have tied it once again. This time off the bat of Castellanos. Realmuto, first pitch swings. Pops it up down the foul line in first base. No one will get there. Hit hard to Adames. Good play, though. So, we played 3. And it's back to being all tied up at 3 apiece. Here you guys see our last 10 games. Dropped 1 to the Mariners, 1 to the Yankees, and 1 to the Phillies. But other than that, we've been playing solid baseball. Can't complain too much about that. We go to the 4th now. Kepler fouls it off.
0-2.
0-2. Hit to right. Encarnacion won't get there. Extra bases for Kepler. He's in with a double to lead off the 4th. And our first injury of the ball game of the season, as Kyle Harrison has some tightness in his forearm, and we can't send out Birdsong because he's got like no stamina left. So, unfortunate. We'll have to see what's the deal with Harrison's injury. And we'll have to go to the bullpen here in the 4th. Eric Miller coming in.
No, that's down. Ball.
Bohm takes a ball. I'm sorry, not Bohm. Edmundo Sosa, 200 average with runners in scoring position, takes a strike.
Hit.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts full.
3-2. Trey Turner on deck. Don't really want to face him with runners on. Sosa to third. Chapman looks the runner back, throws to first. 1 man down. Turner down the line, foul. We got lucky there.
Nope, ball.
Where that changeup missed, me and Miller don't know, but it did. 1-2. Into right. Can Encarnacion get there? He does not have the range, and then it gets by him. All the way to the wall. Turner around third. Or he'll stop at third. But then that ball gets away from Bailey. And what even was that play? It hurts my head. This defense, man. So now it's 5-3 Phillies. We go to the ninth, 2 men down. Willie Adames is the last hope against Matt Strong. We were hoping he'd have another blow up, but so far he's gotten 2 outs, no problem. And he'll get out number 3, no problem as well, as that's to left field, and that's your ball game. So that play in the 4th just makes me mad. Like, what even is that? Like, it gets past the Encarnacion, and then the throw is bad, and that allows Turner to score. So we split this series with Philadelphia, and that'll do it, you guys. Now we just gotta see how long Kyle Harrison is out and just hope for the best. 2 errors. It seems like we commit errors every day. We've yet to win a game that I've played in full. Maybe that'll change in the next video. But Kyle Harrison does get the loss. Suarez gets the win, and Strong gets the save. And Harrison just has some forearm tightness. He'll be out for a couple days. Alright, y'all. Well, that'll do it for me. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos as often as I can. And I will catch you guys next time. We'll probably sim all the way out until this road series at the end of April with San Diego, where we can watch Jordan Hicks pitch. And then we'll have made it 1 turn through the rotation. And look at that, y'all. We're at the top of our division right now. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm sure the Dodgers will get it going eventually. But anyways, leave some feedback in the comments if you'd like. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Do whatever. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. And have a great rest of y'all's day.